morning, everyone. Welcome to Heavy Metal. Today, out here on the range on this not too bad a day. It's hot and muggy. We've got a breeze blowing because I think some storm is supposed to move in later or whatever. Doesn't matter to me. We're out on the range enjoying ourselves. And we're going to be enjoying ourselves big time. It was requested that I bring the Ruger back out. Oh yeah. Thing's pretty, ain't it? This is the Super Red Hawk, chambered in 44 Magnum. This belongs to a buddy of mine. He loaned it to me. I don't know if he knew I was going to shoot it this much. I think it's about the third or fourth video I've had this thing in. But it's just a fun shooter. You know, that was the original hand cannon. You know, Dirty Harry and all of that. Hard to beat the 44 Mag. What we're going to do today, and I don't have a ton of ammo, but I did scrounge up some. So we have three different types. We have my buddy's hand loads, which we know are 240 grain. That's all I know about them. Here's what they look like. And I have some of this PMC, 240 grain, jacketed hollow point, which appears to be the same bullet as what he's using to load with. Then I've done some digging this morning, and I found some of this Federal Classic 44 Remington Magnum, 180 grain, high shock, jacketed hollow point. It doesn't look a whole lot different, but I'm sure it is. And what we're going to do, we're going to get some chronograph tests on these. I'm sure my buddy would like to know the speed. I don't know if he has a chronograph or not. But at least this will give us some information on these hand loads versus these. I just call this like some basic good range ammo. I mean, it could be defense ammo as well. Then, of course, the 180 grain high shock defensive ammo. But I've got 4 of each, and that's all I have. So we're going to put 3 of each across the chronograph. But first, we're going to run up there to a piece of steel at 60 feet, 20 yards, and let you hear the difference in the ding between the 3 of them. Alright, let's get this cranked up and do some shooting. Alright, we're going to take this on up, like I say, to 20 yards. And you see the yellow frame? We'll shoot the 3rd target over that big round one. Like I say, see this one, yeah, this one goes counterclockwise. So let's do it like so. Do 180 grain first. Then our 240 grain PMC. Then one of our 240 grain hand loads. Let's see the difference on that steel between these 3. Man, I love shooting this thing, I gotta say. It's just a lot of fun. Hopefully I don't miss because of the ammo shortage. I didn't miss it. That was at 180 grain. And that thing popped a wallop in it, didn't it? Alright, now for our PMC 240 grain. Yeah, man, that stuff hits hard. Shooting a little low, but at least I'm hitting. Now for these hot hand loads. You gotta be kidding me. Do you flinch much? Y'all know me, I don't cut something out just because I made a mistake or missed. I didn't miss that time, dog. Alright, save that brass. Alright, well, luckily, we do have some of his hand loads. Glad I didn't miss with any of the other 2, or we would have been up the creek without a paddle or a boat. Alright, so we still have 3 left of each. Good deal. Well, let's put our focus over here on the chronograph and get us some speeds. At least a piece of steel gives you an idea of the impact and the punch that each bullet has, which I love shooting steel. Alright guys, we had some camera malfunctions, as we're going to call it. Before I knew it, this camera wasn't even recording and it just shut off on me. I had no idea. But anyway, I've already shot this 180 grain high shot, and we was averaging a little over 1,700 feet per second on it. And I've done shot 2 of the 240 grain jacketed hollow points. The second one was at 1502. So we'll just start from there. Again, I apologize. Sometimes you forget to hit the record button. I mean, things happen. But hey, I'll man up and admit it, and we'll just keep on with the video. Alright, here's the last one of our PMCs. And it's a 1531. Oh, don't you run away. Looks like guys try to save all the brass from my buddy. Now, for his hand level, 240 grain. But this is going to be quite interesting because when you shoot these, you just tell by the recoil, the feel in your hand, that they are a little bit hot. So let's see what kind of fan damage we can get out of these. Now that we got the camera on and we're recording. 1384. 1388. Well, they're a little slower, but they're consistent. Oh, 199. That means that just didn't register correctly. Alright, let's go ahead and clear the firearm. Yes, I remember to turn the chronograph off this time so it won't kill the battery. But I went ahead and bought 2 9-volt batteries just in case that happens again. Guys, again, I apologize for not hitting the record button on the camera. I mean, you get quite involved when you're shooting videos and stuff, and I mean, it's no excuse, but it happened. But at least we did get the last end of that chronograph video. And like I say, you know, the PMCs were all hitting over 15. His rounds were hitting over 13, and with good consistency out of the 2 that measured. And these little 180 grain high shocks, we was getting over 17 on them. So not too shabby. And there's you a good difference and a good example of each of these rounds. Well guys, I appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed that. It seems that every time I get this out, it is enjoyed. I enjoy shooting it. The thing is a blast. I mean, it's the scope, you can see very well. These grips, that's rubber. And it does feel really good in your hand. The recoil's not bad. It may jump some, but it's not like killing your wrist or anything like that. And like I say, with that scope, you get so far away like your regular shooting, and you can see great out of that thing. Just a cool setup. Well again, appreciate y'all watching, hope you enjoyed. If you would, throw me down some comments. If you're able, hit us up on Patreon, and please like, share, and subscribe. Again, appreciate it much. Till the next one, I hope that everyone has a fantastic day.